Alright, this is Mr. Gillum, and today we're going to learn about the surface area of a pyramid. And it's very similar to the surface area of a prism, except for we have a different number of sides. To find the surface area of a pyramid, you have to add the area of the base and the areas of the triangle faces, or what we might call them as sides. Okay, so on our pyramid here, we have triangular sides. Okay, so we're adding 4 triangles together, and we have one base. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get the rectangle out of the way and find its area. Area equals length times width. So I'm going to say that the area of the rectangle at the bottom is 15 times 15. In this case, 225. And let's make sure we label square inches. All right. Now we have some triangles to do. It looks like this triangle here has a height of 12 and a base of 15. So I'm going to say base times height divided by 2. We're going to say that's 15 times 12 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2. 90 square inches. And I have that one time, and because this is a square, I know that each of these triangles is the same. Because it's a square, this is still 15. The height of each triangle is still 12. So I'm going to take that 90, I'm going to add it on 4 times, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles on my pyramid. So I'm going to say 225 plus 96 plus 96 plus 96 plus 96. And that 96 is representing the area of this triangle, the back triangle, the side triangle, and the front triangle. Okay, so we're going to put that 96 on there 4 times. And so when we add that all together, gives me 609 square inches. All right, so there's one example. Let's take a look at the next one here. And again, I have a square pyramid, so I know that each of these triangles is actually going to be congruent in area. Let's get the base first. That's the bottom part. 10 by 10. No, that's 100 square feet. Okay, that represents the shaded rectangle down there. That's the length times the width. And now it tells me that the height of the triangle is 28.7 feet. We're going to take the base times the height and divide that by 2. 287 divided by 2 is 143.5 square feet. But I don't just have one triangle, I have this triangle, the back triangle, and that back triangle. So I have that 4 times. So instead of adding 143.5 4 times, I could just take that by 4, multiply it by 4, and get 574 feet squared. That would be the lateral faces of the pyramid. All of their areas added up. 143, 143, 143, 143, all added up. 574, but I also have the base to worry about. As far as surface area is concerned, I'm going to add 100 to that and say that my final answer is 674 square feet. I'm adding the 100 plus the 574 to get that answer. Take a look at another one here. Again, I have a square pyramid. I see that it's 8 on each side, telling me that each of these triangles must be the same amount of area. The base is 8 times 8, in this case 64. And we have square millimeters this time. And the side length, I should say, the height of this triangle is 12.3 times the base, 8, all divided by 2. 12.3 times 8 divided by 2 is 49.2 square millimeters. But I don't have just one triangle. I have 4 triangles on the side of my pyramid. So I'm going to take that times 4 because there's 4 triangles. 196.8 square millimeters. And I also have the base I need to add on there, plus 64. Total I have 260.8 square millimeters. And lastly, we have another triangle, I should say pyramid, and it's a square pyramid. I have 2 lengths that are exactly the same. So to find the area of the base, I'm going to take 2.2 times 2.2, length times width. 4.84. And we're dealing with square inches this time. I also need to find the area of one rectangle, or sorry, one triangle, using the height times the base divided by 2, or the base times the height divided by 2, times 3.1 divided by 2. That's 3.41 square inches. And I don't have just one triangle, I have 4 of the same exact triangle. So if I take that times 4, that will be the surface area of the outside. 13.64 plus the 4.84 for the base equals 18.48 square inches. Okay, that is the surface area of the square pyramid. So that's it for today. It's very similar to a prism. You need to find every lateral face plus the base, and that is your surface area. That's all for today.